What's up, everyone? 안녕하세요. 디샨다입니다. What's going on? pmsblackqueen here with a K-drama review for you, and today we are reviewing the K-drama Remember. We are on episode number 8. I will put all the information down below. As usual, brief synopsis about this drama, link to the first episode where you can watch this drama, but I always tell you, you can watch this drama on Dramafever, Viki, and Hulu Plus. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, in episode number 8, we left off with our character Jin Woo, who is on the run. He's on the run because he is accused of murdering a woman who falsely testified against his father in court. So he ran back to his office to grab some things right quick, and I walked in and saw him and asked him what was he doing and was it true, because it was all over the news about him apparently killing this woman, which we know he did not kill. Dong Ho came in also as well. But Jin Woo did not see any of them. All right, she did not see Dong Ho rather come into his office. So he's on the run, and when he goes into hiding. He has on like a long trench coat, and he has a baseball cap, wearing it really low. He almost got caught because police and everyone are out in the streets looking for him. He is hiding out in a hotel with no windows, so no one could see him. His office manager came and brought him some things from his office, and that was really cool. And we also saw a little backstory about her and how those two met. And how they met was that she was in an abusive relationship with her husband, and Jin Woo walked in and, grabbed the guy off of her and stopped him from beating her. So they became friends and they worked together. So that's how those two kind of connected. So it's really good to see the backstory of the office manager. So after that, Jin Woo, he begins to kind of taunt, if you will, Nam-gu Man, and he calls him and tells him, you know what, I'm going to release the slush funds and your financial records of your company, which is called Il Ho Group. I'm going to release that if you do not turn yourself in by 3 o'clock on this day. So, of course, Nam-gu Man was trying to stop him. He asked Dong Ho to stop him, to monitor him. He asked Dong Ho's father figure to try to monitor him also and follow him to make sure that nothing happens. And just as Jin Woo was about to record and broadcast all over the news, because he hired a news reporter to film and broadcast the financial records and slush funds for Il Ho Group. He was about to do it, and then in walks Dong Ho and he stops him. And I'm kind of glad that he did, because if Dong Ho didn't stop him, I believe Jin Woo's fate would have been a lot worse than what it already is. So Dong Ho pulled him in his car, had a gag in his mouth, had him tied up, and of course he was mad and upset about that. Dong Ho was going to take him to a safe place to have him cool off a little bit, but Nam-gu Man called him and said, bring the kid to me now. So Dong Ho driver turns the car around. They go to the warehouse where where Jin Woo's father was first arrested, and the detective that was really dirty and slimy and shady made him sign the confession and put a gun to his head and threatened him, to say that he killed the college girl. He brought him back there. Nam-gu Man is there. The shady detective is there. Dong Ho is there. And basically, Nam-gu Man beats the crap out of Jin Woo. He has him tied up in a chair with a gag in his mouth, and he pretty much beats him up, knocks him unconscious. When he comes to, he starts to question him, tells him that he went to see his father. Nam-gu Man went to see Jin Woo's father. I was so afraid, and my skin was crawling, because we know that Nam-gu Man is just slime. And I thought that he was going to hurt or hit, his father, but he didn't. But it was just it was just awful when he went to see him. And of course, Jin Woo was even more pissed off as well when he found out that he went to see his father. So after that, after Nam-gu-man roughed him up a little bit and taunted him, he leaves and he tells the detective to pretty much kill him. The detective has a gun. So as Nam-gu-man leaves, the detective has a gun in his hand, and the detective unties him. All right, he unties Jin Woo and tells Jin Woo to leave, to go. And as he's walking, he holds the gun up behind him like he's gonna shoot him in the head. But Dong Ho stops him. He stops the detective from shooting. They get into like a little struggle with the gun. And Dong Ho tells Jin Woo to run, leave now, go. And he runs. And then I thought that Dong Ho was a dead duck, honestly, because I thought the detective was going to shoot him. But he did not shoot him. There was a gunshot fired, but it missed. It just shot in the air or whatever. So that there happened. So Jin Woo is now, he's on the run, and he meets with N.I., and we need to try to find out, okay, so who really killed the woman who falsely accused his father? Because obviously it wasn't him. It was a guy that was hired by Dong Ho's father figure. He has a scorpion tattoo on the back of his hand. So Lee and I, she kind of gets involved a little bit. She wants to help him find the culprit too. So she goes to the place to try and find the guy with the tattoo on the back of his hand. And she does see him in a grocery store. Jin Woo is looking for him also. Dong Ho is following them, you know, because he's concerned too. So he's trying to follow them and see what's going on. So when Lee and I sees the guy with the scorpion tattoo on his hand, she walks out and, you know, she gets on the phone. Her back is turned and she's talking to someone saying that she sees the guy. And then she's struck on the back of the head with a brick. And she falls to the ground. And we see Jin Woo, but they don't see each other. We see Jin Woo, he's about to go and try to find the guy. And Dong Ho is not far behind him. And that is where our episode ends, all right? So we have to see what's going on next in episode number 9. What's going to happen to Lee and I? What's going to happen to Jin Woo? Hopefully Dong Ho tries to stop him. I'm hoping Dong Ho comes around and tries to help him out and they become allies again. Because right now, you know, Dong Ho is like on the side of Nam-gu-man. He's kind of working for him and under him. And Jin Woo's kind of by himself. So we'll have to see what happens next time. All right, guys. Don't forget to visit my blog. It's in the link, K-Drama Paradise, for a lengthy, more descriptive version of this episode. I break it down bit by bit. Also, don't forget, I'm doing this review for Dramafever. I will leave the links down below of the drama clubs. We have all the episodes up to date so far we have reviewed. And also check me out on soulwave.com. I write for them also, and I'm reviewing this drama for them as well. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to my new and my old subscribers. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I just thank you so much. I'm so excited about that. All right. So thumbs up there. I may do something special when I reach 500. So be on the lookout for that. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Do all 3. They're free for crying out loud. And I will talk to you guys next time. 감사합니다. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.